at some sailors fighting in the dance hall. Oh man, look at those cavemen go. It's the freakiest show. Take a look at the lawman beating up the wrong guy. Oh man, wonder if you'll ever know. He's the best-selling show. Is there life on Mars? Okay, enough with the singing. Let's turn this off. That's a shame to turn that song off. God, that's one of my favorite songs ever. Anyone else a Bowie fan? Such a Bowie fan. Okay, enough of that. Welcome to the Fearlessly Fit Meal Plan and Prep 101 workshop. It's very strange to hold a workshop all week long on Facebook, but whatever, here we are, and we're going to do our best, and we're going to do it. Who am I? My name is Therese Smith, and I am an online health and fitness coach. I'm the CEO of Fearlessly Fit Nation. Makes sense now, doesn't it? And I am the creator of the Thyroid Diva Academy. I've been a coach since 2011, and my passion is to help you all find your health, mind, body, and soul and spread it to the world around you. And we are obviously here because you guys are looking for help in your meal planning and hopefully your meal prepping, or maybe you're not sure about meal prepping yet, but really you're looking to help make changes within your family, make more healthy choices, and to save some time, because Lord knows nobody's got time to sit and have to cook 24 hours a day for their family. I know I don't, I know you don't, and that's the beauty of meal planning. So I want to break down our week for you guys. Day one, that would be today. I'm basically just going to be giving you guys an introduction to meal planning, and I'm going to be introducing you to my meal planning system. This is something that I've adopted recently. It just made my life so much easier when it comes to planning our foods. And I'm also going to let you know that we have a contest running and how that's going to work. And then tomorrow, I'm going to be piggybacking on the information I give you today. I'm going to show you how I use this system for my family and even how I tweak it. Because yes, you're going to have to tweak it to your family. But I'm going to show you how I take this simplified meal planning system and I use it for my family. So I'm going to show you my personal meal plan for this week, like starting today. It's what we have already bought groceries for and we've been meal prepping for already. I'm going to give you guys that information just for an example. And then on Wednesday, so day 3, I'm going to be introducing you guys to meal prepping. For some of you, this is a brand new thing. By the way, if I sound nasally, it's because I got a cold. Thank you, toddler. For some of you, this may be a new thing, and I'm going to break that down for you. I'm going to actually teach you different ways you can meal prep. If you don't have 3 or 4 hours to spend on a Saturday or Sunday, I'm going to teach you some different ways you can meal prep. And on Thursday, I am actually going to, again, piggyback on what I tell you about the meal prepping on Wednesday, and I'm going to show you or tell you guys how I used my current meal plan to prep for this week. So you get an idea of how you can put it all together. Then on Friday, we are going to have a live Facebook Q&A session. I'm so excited. So whatever questions you have going on this week, you can write those down, and if you can make it live, I'll let you know the time closer to the date. And if you can make it live, you can ask me any questions you want about meal planning and prepping. And if you can't be there, you can just message me with your questions. And then we're actually going to wrap up on Saturday just with the announcement of our contest winner. Contest, it's going to be super simple. Every single day, you guys are going to get one of these videos uploaded here. Your job is to watch the video all the way through to the end, because at the end I'm going to be giving you guys a question. I want you to answer that question in the comments of that video. I don't want a new comment to pop up. I don't want you to private message me with it. I want you to comment on that day's video, because I'm only going to be adding people to the contest. You're only eligible if you comment on that video. It just saves time for me, guys. Sorry. At the end of it, whoever has participated the most is going to win a cool little prize pack from me, which I will show you guys on Saturday when I announce the winner. Okay, sound good? Awesome. Moving on. Whew. That's so much stuff, but we don't have a lot of time. I don't want you guys to have like a 25-minute video. So, day one. Welcome! Welcome to day one. Today we are simply talking about meal planning. So what is meal planning? Y'all know what meal planning is. It's planning your meals ahead of time. You're all smart. I'm sure you're all at least partially educated. If you can read, you know what meal planning is. The beauty of meal planning, why I do it, why so many other people do it, is because it is such a time saver. Even if you do not give a damn about healthy living, you can still meal plan crap food all week with if you want. You can meal plan having pizza on Monday and burgers on Tuesday and chicken nuggets on Wednesday and blah blah blah. You can do that if you want. It's still going to do the same thing. It's going to save you time. But when we're talking health, when we're talking healthy living and a healthy lifestyle, it also saves you time, because most of us, we have busy weeks, whether you work full-time, part-time, have kids, don't have kids. The majority of us are all pretty busy people these days. We don't always have time to sit there and make like a 45-minute meal, or you're might come home after a super busy day and the last thing you want to do is think about what to make for dinner. If you meal plan ahead of time and you've got it written out on your fridge, it's what I do. I'll show you all that later tomorrow. You know exactly what you're going to eat for the week. You know exactly what you need for the week. It just saves time. And if you add meal prepping to that, for many of you, all you have to do is reheat or maybe cook a vegetable or one other thing. It's going to shave so much time. And yes, I said shave. It's going to shave off tons of your cooking time. It's also going to help you to keep you on track. So what that means is if you are living a healthy lifestyle, it means that you are changing a habit, and habits are not easy. Depending on how old you are or how long these maybe unhealthy habits have been ingrained, it's going to take twice as long, if not longer, for you to really understand and healthy eating and make it a part of your life. And meal planning just keeps you on track. I know it does for me. Any week that I do not meal plan, I eat the worst foods. I plan the worst foods for my family. I always give in to getting takeout or going out for dinner and spending way too much money. It really does not work for me. I'm always, oh, my nose is getting so stuffed up. Sorry, guys. I'm always ridiculously off track. There's just something about me it's my type A personality. I cannot not have a meal plan. I go berserk and I eat the worst foods or take the worst foods out of the cupboard, the easiest foods, the convenience foods, because I don't know what to cook. Also, meal planning will actually save you money. It really will. Most people say no because, well, I go and get a value, what are they called? Value meal at McDonald's. Shows you how much I go to McDonald's. A value meal at McDonald's, and it's only $5, but I just spent like $150 for groceries this week. Well, you know what happens when you add $5 per family per meal, and how many times you go out a week? It's actually going to be extremely expensive. It's funny that people freak out when they spend money at a grocery store, but they bulk at spending $50 to $100 at a restaurant for one meal for one family. So it really will. When you stick to your meal plan, it's going to save you money. So that's really what I have to say about meal planning, why I meal plan, why it's important to me and my family. And I hope it's kind of, inspired you guys to start yourself. What I want to do now is I'm going to introduce you, this is the golden nugget, to my latest way I meal plan. I still used to meal plan in different ways, and they still work really, really well. Sorry for the lighting. I didn't want to turn the light off. We got natural light. It's all over the place. Natural lighting is so much nicer. Especially today because I'm tired of Duffy. What else? I kind of stumbled upon this system. I just came up with it myself. I call it my 1-2-3 meal planning system. I swear I had to trademark that. I call it my 1-2-3 meals planning system because it works in the numbers 1, 2, 3. What that means is 1 breakfast, 2 lunches, 3 dinners. Now, I'm going to say this right out front. For those of you who absolutely cannot stand leftovers or you get bored easily, you are going to have to tweak this a little bit more. But this is the basic system of this. It's the 1, 2, 3 meal planning system. 1 breakfast, 2 lunches, 3 dinners. So that means I only plan 1 breakfast for the whole week. I plan 2 lunches for the whole week, and I plan 3 dinners for the whole week. And what will happen is obviously I eat the same breakfast every morning for just a week, and then I switch it up the week after, so it isn't crazy boring. With my lunches, I come up with 2 lunches and I switch it and I go back and forth throughout the week. And dinners, same thing. What I eat Monday, I eat Thursday. What I eat Tuesday, I eat, oh my gosh, Friday. And what I eat Wednesdays, I eat Saturdays. And Sundays is for whatever is left over in the fridge. I always have a leftover day because there's usually some kind of leftover, or it gives you an opportunity. Maybe it's not Sunday, maybe it's Wednesday for you and you go out for dinner or something like that. I always leave a little bit of room open just for life, right? And that's really all it is. 1 breakfast, 2 lunches, 3 dinners. That's what I plan throughout the week. However, and you'll see this tomorrow, you will have to modify this to suit you and your family's needs. So I have a toddler. Do you think he's going to eat the same breakfast as I do? No. Think he's going to eat the same lunch as I do? No. The kid only likes vegetables, I wish. He only likes fruit and pizza. That's pretty much it. So I do plan different things for his breakfasts and lunches, but they're still on the same thing. He's in a Rice Krispie kick, so he just has 1 breakfast, Rice Krispies with fruit on it every morning, basically until he gets sick of it. Lunch is pretty much the same thing for him too. He usually likes a PB&J sandwich unless he's in school and I have to make something else. He's going to like a piece of cheese, and he's going to want orange slices, and I will sometimes try and figure out a new way to give him a vegetable, which he will always reject. But I will kind of alternate with him back and forth, and whatever I find that sticks, he's going to eat that for the rest of the week. Dinner, however, he eats what we eat. So he still is on track with the 3 dinners. And that is how we do it. I'm blessed to have a husband who is open to eating healthy and eating good food, because he just loves food. He's just like me. We're just foodies. We love food. If it tastes good, he's going to eat it. And he's also very appreciative of the fact that he has a wife who cooks for him. So he does not say no to any of my meals. So that works for us. That really works for us. For him, even for breakfast, he'll eat the same breakfast as I do. He's fine to eat the same things every day. Your family, however, may not. So it's up to you to modify. Tomorrow I'm going to tell you a little bit more about how you can modify the 1, 2, 3 meal planning system when I tell you how I utilize it, and I'm going to let you in. You might do a 2, 3, 4 meal planning system. I really should call this the Smith family meal planning system, because my goal this week is to teach you how to create the Jones meal planning system, or the Gordon meal planning system, or the Batman meal planning system. Whoever you are and whoever your family is, my goal is to help you discover you and your family's personal meal planning system by using this core 1, 2, 3 meal planning system. Does that make sense? So I have a couple tips for helping you to stay on track with your meal plans. I don't sugarcoat things. It's going to require effort and execution. So if you're on here thinking, ooh, she's going to give me a magic pill to make meal planning so much easier, I'm not. I'm giving you a really easy and simple breakdown of how you can meal plan, but if you don't do it, if you think it's too much work, there's nothing I can do. If you think just having 1 breakfast, 2 lunches, and 3 dinners is too much, I can't help you with that. You have to decide if it's worth it to sit down once a week for less than half an hour, because it takes me less than half an hour to plan, and plan out your meals for the week. And it's also going to require execution. Unless you hire a chef to do the stuff for you, you have to do the work. There's nothing else I can tell you about that. So the only thing I can help you to keep on track when it comes to, and keep motivated, is to ask you what your goals are. That's what I've already asked you today, what your goals are. And you need to have those at the forefront of your mind anytime you sit down going, oh, I really don't want to do this, or, oh, this is on plan to eat this week and I do not want to eat this. I would much rather eat a pizza, or your kids are bugging you for a pizza. You need to have that why, that goal in the forefront of your mind. And a good goal is connected to an emotion. It's not, I have a wedding in a couple of weeks or else we'd all have been, eating healthy and losing weight and gaining weight or whatever your goal is plenty of times. It needs to have an emotional connection to you. What is the worst that could happen if you do not change your lifestyle today? What is the worst thing that's going to happen? Usually that can pretty kickstart you in the butt. Connect your goal with an emotion. Also, pardon me, I ain't got time to edit, my friends. Meal prepping. This is why I put the two together, meal plan and prep. Meal prepping is going to save you so much time throughout the week, and it's going to keep you on track. So you won't have to worry about it. Number 3, tweak it. Do not expect perfection. You might be able to do the 1, 2, 3. Maybe that's totally up your alley. You're like, this is the easiest thing I've ever heard. I'm game for it. This is going to change my life. Awesome. For many of you, you're going to have to tweak this to your family's needs. And hence, tomorrow, again, I'm going to be telling you about that. You're not expected to be perfect, and you're not expected to just do it as laid out. And that's why I'm going to teach you. We're going to have a Q&A session so that you can figure out how to do this for you and your family. Finally, before you even think that you may even want to give up and you're thinking, oh my God, week 1, like it was a disaster. Of course it is. It's week 1, my friends. It's never easy in the first week. It's okay. You're only going to get better in time. So I'm asking you to give meal planning and prepping 4 weeks. Focus on it for 4 weeks. That's 4 meal plans and 4 meal prepping sessions, or maybe a little bit more depending on what you decide to do. Do not give up until after 1 month. And then if you're like, damn, I can't do this, it's not working, I need to figure it out, tweak it. Find a way to tweak it. You can message me at any point and say, listen, I'm having a hard time with this. Do you have any suggestions? I'm perfectly happy to help you out. So don't expect perfection, but don't give up when the going gets rough, because the going will always get rough before it gets better. You need to expect that, okay? So, your question for today is, this is your contest question. For those of you who already meal plan, what is your number 1 tip to those who struggle with meal planning or have never meal planned before? I don't want 5 tips. I don't want 10 tips. I don't want 2 tips. I want your number 1 tip. I want to see what you guys are doing that I'm not doing that I can implement. So put that in the comments below. And for those of you who don't meal plan, what is your biggest struggle when it comes to meal planning? What's your biggest struggle? Put that in the comments below. Maybe someone, and anyone who has an answer to that, you can feel free to comment and answer on it. And then you can also ask that on Friday as well. But put that in the comments below, okay? Again, don't put it in its own comment. Put it in the comments of this video, because it won't be eligible if you put it anywhere else. So what's your number 1 tip for meal planning? And then what is your biggest struggle when it comes to meal planning? So tomorrow, come back here. I promise it'll be a shorter video because I'm not putting an introduction and day 1 together. It should be less than 10 minutes. Tomorrow I'm going to give you a real life example of putting the 1, 2, 3 meal planning system into place using my family. So I'm going to tell you exactly how we put it together, how we tweak it to fit our family, and how you could tweak it to fit your family too. All right, I hope this has been super, super, super helpful. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. And again, comments, questions, even if it's not related to the contest question, please, by all means, comment below, and I will see you guys later. Okay, bye-bye. See you soon. Bye, 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 bye.